So we begin with the CMC, a great way to begin, who are staring at their butts. Apparently them some good butts for them to be staring at their own butt. I mean, yes, for some odd reason, we're still obsessed over the fact we have our cutie mark. I would think by now you probably would have been used to that fact, so I have a feeling there's been more than a few days between then and now. But, whatever. As I have made it clear several times in the past, and quite frankly, other better, more competent reviewers have pointed out, the show is not always the most logical. Usually it makes sense, but to get you... to put you in the proper frame of mind for the episode, sometimes they go a little far. At any rate, those are some costume changes that even Rarity could be envious of. And finally, of course, now we come to one of their main issues. All they know is crusading. So while yes, obviously this is My Little Pony, friendship is magic, and everyone must be friends at the end of the day, so I know they're not going to slip away from each other, and they have an obvious thing keeping them together, but let's see how obvious thing comes in and helps them, or is something else going to help them move past blindly searching for cutie marks and nothing else? Dang, that had to be a freaking nightmare to go through. Yay, we finally know what we can do! Oh wait, no one needs our help. Fortunately, Bulk Biceps is there to not know what the heck he's supposed to be doing. Wow, that's a tight fit. I'd ask for leg room, but then again, his definition of leg room is like this. You know, this all does pose a rather interesting conundrum, because most adults in Equestria already know what the heck they're doing. I mean, it's tattooed on their butt. While yes, occasionally, like with Bulk Biceps, they may not know the full implications or may lose their way, it still comes up with the issue that they are getting in a very niche market, I suppose you could say. I'm not sure how they're going to market this, or if they'd even bother marketing it. After all, it's not like your job has to be your cutie mark. That could just simply be something you're good at. But it does bring up interesting conundrums, which I wouldn't be half surprised if this episode actually answers. I'd start doing more guesses, except for the fact I already know everybody's watched this episode, and I'm just behind. Doing things because you want to? What a foreign concept. Holy crap, they're actually about to highlight how different these ponies get from each other. And I just realized, you can actually make out what's happening on half the screen. Random observations. It's interesting that Apple Bloom would be the one with the issue of not knowing what to do outside of being in the CMC. And when you consider her family life, it does make sense. After all, what is Applejack's thing? She works on a farm. Oh, sure, she can do things off the farm, but that's her thing. So, what do you do when your job is also your hobby, and you don't really have any hobbies past that? That makes me wonder how Applejack properly tackled this, because, I mean, again, yes, she is capable of doing things not farm-related. She went camping, but most of the time she either A, just happened to be around because the plot wanted it, or she's been doing something actively involved in her job, such as selling apples, and oh, hey, somebody walks up and talks to her, something like that. So no one noticed that one filly is very obviously not interested in going down the rapids, and I guess they were too tied up in how much fun they were going to have. But you'd think the person who was helping her with her life vest would have noticed. But hey, that's one of those acceptable breaks from reality. It's a song montage. It's not going to work if he has to go, hey, I see you're singing about being sad and stuff. You want to talk about it? And also, I must protest. We should not be doing nude modeling in front of children. Think of the children. Come on, Apple Bloom. We've been through this already. You're not a dancer. I'll never feel again. Too edgy for me, Apple Bloom. Okay, that was actually somewhat scary. Dang, Apple Bloom's clingy. Kid reminds me of the first time I did karaoke. Heck, that first song I was visibly shaking, but dang it, I sung. Here's looking at you, kid. If he would have never done it without their help, what would have happened if he didn't get help? Would we be looking at an adult pony without a cutie? This might be tied into the whole destiny thing. So, all in all, no one's surprised I wasn't on board with the song, but I didn't think it was bad, I just didn't care. I liked the episode. I rather liked it. It was nice. Am I going crazy over it? No. It's nice. I wouldn't mind watching it again. Did they ever give him a name? Oh, wait, yeah, I think they did. I don't remember it. And I don't really care. It's not that I don't really dislike him or anything. I just don't care enough to memorize his name. He was nice. He served his purpose. I'm happy he got his cutie mark. But, as far as I'm concerned, he was more there for them than anything else. At any rate, I think the episode more or less handled the issues that have been plaguing the CMC in the event of getting their cutie marks since day one. After all, 3 very different ponies, what are they going to do? Well, there we go. They start acting like individuals. But they still have that which keeps them together. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is rather nice.